Hello and welcome to this video tutorial series on 3ds Max basic modeling techniques. My name is Harry. To start off, I want to preface this by saying that I'll be framing all of these terms from a Rhino user standpoint. So it's probably beneficial. This video will be beneficial to you if you have used Rhino in the past or have some basic modeling knowledge. Basic modeling, Rhino modeling knowledge. In this video, we'll cover extracting meshes from Google Maps, and putting that into 3ds Max. Some wire parameter stuff, some basic animation, modeling techniques, and using Rhino points and curves inside of 3ds Max to base your model sketches on, as well as some explosion animations and some materials rendering stuff. Some basic builds that you will need for this is Blender 2.93.6, Maps Importer 0.4.0, RenderDoc 1.16. These are important because they will not, other versions of them tend to not work with each other for this specific task that you need them for. So I'll show you quickly how to get those. You just want to go to RenderDoc, you just Google RenderDoc, this will come up. If you want to come down to 1.16 and then either download the Windows 64-bit or the 32-bit, depending on your computer. And then you need to come to Blender. I'm going to just Google Blender download. That is easy enough to find. You want to go to previous versions because it's an older version of Blender. Download any Blender. Come down to 2.93. Click on that. Come down to 2.93.6 and then get the Windows 64-bit or the, oh, that's 0.9, sorry. Yeah, that one there. I'm not going to do it though because I don't need it. I've already done it. And then you need to go to GitHub. GitHub Model Maps Importer. Come over to the releases of it and come down to 0.04. I've gone past it. Assets, and then just download the Model Maps Importer zip file. And that's all you should need to do that. Just before we get into anything else, you want to open Blender. Oh, just a quick. Just got to open that up. Should have had that open. Some general things about the Blender interface. You will need a middle mouse button click down to scroll or to orbit the object. Up here you've got all of this sort of stuff, import, all that jazz. It's pretty basic. Oh, not basic, sorry. There's a lot to it, but just the general interface of Blender is not too bad. I don't actually know anything about it, but what you can do is just delete all of this. You don't need anything. This is just the startup, the generic startup geometry. Just delete that. But what we need to do is we need to install the Maps Importer inside of Blender before we do anything. So you need to go into Edit, Preferences, Add-ons. You need to go Install. You need to Google Maps. Oh, not sorry. You need to search, not Google. Oh my goodness. You actually need to find it. Oh, it should be there. Maps Importer. You select that one, and then you install add-on. I've already installed it, so that's fine. And click out of it, and then you go. Then you need to search the same thing, Maps Importer, and then you need to click that, and then it should be there. So just click out of that now. So when you go File, Import, you've got Google Maps Capture right there.